Denise Warner. I'm the Coordinator of Counselling and Mental Health at IAP. I have 20 years clinical experience in dealing with individuals, couples, families and children. And I have about 18 years experience training students in diploma, in graduate diploma and a range of professional development classes. My passion with training is to churn out highly skilled, compassionate counsellors so that they can be almost like a help point in the community. What I'm really passionate about is training students who have fantastic skills to take out into the community and help a range of different people with any mental health issues that they may be dealing with. Along with that, students are able to work through their own issues and have better interpersonal relationships from doing the training. The course is for everyone, really. I honestly believe that it's a course that should be trained to everybody because students learn a lot about themselves and the way they operate. They are able to uncover, their own beliefs and ideas and the way that they communicate. So it's a course that can be quite generic in that it helps people understand their own interpersonal relationships. But it's also for people who really want to contribute and give back. We train a lot of students where this is actually a change of career for them. It's a passion that they want to move into this field where they're helping people. So students range, have a range of ages. You have to be 18 and over, but we have students who, have retired and still want to learn. We have students that come from every cultural background and a range of diverse backgrounds, which we really encourage because they can take a lot of their skills back into their communities. So different cultural backgrounds and diversity is very important. So really pretty much anybody. One of the advantages of doing the Diploma of Counselling with IAP is that we run tutorials where the students can learn about topics that support their learning. Plus there's a couple of additional things that we train that you don't get in the diploma. The students have found this to be very helpful and extremely interesting. We try to keep the tutorials fun, and students can also make connections with other students, and so they often form lifelong friendships. The topics include I'm talking about motivational interviewing and the stages of motivational interviewing, CBT, how that works. We really want to do that in a very practical way. It's one thing reading about CBT and motivational interviewing. It's a whole other thing, and how that works and operates when you are seeing a client. We also include topics such as engaging with a client and how to help them settle into the process and getting to know them a little bit. Another topic would be understanding from a historical perspective, using genograms, a little bit more about your client and being able to conceptualize a case and think through what may be happening for the client. So there's about 10 different topics so far, but there are also new ones going to be introduced. And we also like to hear feedback from students for the sorts of things that they are interested in, so that we can, if there's a consensus about something in particular, that we can put something on. So that's very often different from how other organisations run the diploma. Some of them are very strictly online and you don't get that interaction. What I always tell students when they first start the diploma is learning counselling is like ascending a staircase, and the stairs disappear behind you. You can't go back. It gives you a really different perspective on life, a different way of looking at life. So my advice is prepare to have your world shaken a little bit in a good way. The piece of advice I think that is most important, is generally a lot of students are coming in because they are the go-to person in their family, and they are the problem solver. So my advice is really get to know yourself. And during the course of doing the Diploma of Counselling, you really uncover a lot of information about yourself because you're applying the theory to your own personal story.